Good afternoon, everybody. It's your best friend Jim and his little pal Rosie, way up here in northeast Tennessee. Rosie, you can't have my lunch. Get away from me. Quit. Sorry, y'all. Hadn't spent much time with her this afternoon. I went and took the kids out to visit with them and get a little something to eat. So, getting ready to head into work tonight myself. So, just real quick, wanted to make a video and talk about things that's going on. Everybody saw the clown show in Congress. I'd like to commend some people for standing up for the people. You might not like them, and you don't have to. I don't know if I'd like them if I met them in person, but Matt Gaetz, Lauren Boebert, Chip Roy, folks like that, and they caught a lot of grief from everybody, but imagine catching grief that you want to have 3 days to look over a bill before they ram it down your throat. Or to investigate things that need to be investigated. And I'm not sure why people like MTG or whatever her name is, and President Trumpo supported Kevin McCarthy because he is a swamp creature. The Uniparty is strong. Mitch McConnell is a joke. So, just my opinions, and you know what they say about opinions. They're sort of like something holes. Everybody's got one. But I enjoyed watching that play out, and I'm grateful that somebody stood up for the people. Hand it to the demon rats, though. They stick together. I guess evil people hover together better than people that can actually do critical thinking. That's my opinion. But I've had a good week. I hope you have. Had a good weekend so far at work. Hadn't been too awful bad, not real cold, so as I've gotten older, I don't like the cold as much. Still need coffee. Saw where Russia offered a truce for 3 days for the Orthodox Christmas, and it was declined, so everybody saw the videos of the message on that little scrolling screen, and I guess the train station in Belarus saying prepare to get drafted. So things are still escalating. Things over there aren't calming down. COVID's running rampant through China where they roll back their zero COVID policy. I guess they just want to get it over and done with and go for herd immunity, which is probably not a bad idea. Maybe now we'll figure out where COVID really came from, but I highly doubt that's going to happen. Rosie's decided it's time for her dinner. So, but things are going well up here. I'm still working a bunch, but I'm not complaining. I have a great job. It's a little interesting sometimes, but I work with a guy that I actually helped train him when he started that job. Now he's training me again, but I remember a lot of it. I'll let her out here later. She's a loud chewer. That's why I don't take her to restaurants. But the only thing I can tell you to do is you better keep getting ready as best you can. I hope to be able to put a straw bale garden in here this year with my tomato buckets and my potato containers, which I still ain't got the potatoes out of yet, but no need to rush it, man. I'll get to it in the next 3 or 4 months, I promise. Work is going good. The boys, I guess, where they go back and forth, they get a little hyper when you take them out, but that's all right. Have to fuss at them a little bit, not too bad. But still, I've got 15 pounds of rice in here to put up. I found a good deal if you have a Ollie's. They had those canned hams for $3.29 a piece. So I thought that was a real good deal. We have a local grocery store here called Food City, and somebody on this channel that watches alerted me or called me about it. They have their own brand, like Walmart has Great Value. They have Food Club, and they had all their beans on sale for 50 cents a can, so that's a good deal. If you have a Priceless or an IGA food store, they always have good prices on canned vegetables. And I missed a real good sale there around Christmas because I didn't had the kids and didn't get to get out there. But I gotta quit saying that. So just look around. It's time to be smart with your money. I actually talked to my ex today when I went over and picked the boys up, and she's talking about missing the chickens, but hopefully, I don't know, hopefully I can get chickens again. I miss my chickens too. They're real easy to take care of most of the time. Just feed them, water them, and collect your eggs. Pretty easy. A lot easier taking care of my chickens than it was taking care of that little nut job. So I've had a great weekend considering I've been at work. I got to see the kids. We went out and ate a hamburger, which I said I was going to quit doing that, but I'm still going to take them out to eat. I try to cook at home most of the time. I really like that little air fryer I got, but I think I'm going to get a bigger one if I can find a good sale on one, which is what I'm going to do is get a bigger one and keep both of them. Because I love fried potatoes and onions and stuff like that, and that thing takes a lot of the work out of it. So here is the some of the canned vegetables I got, if I can find them. I don't know where I put them. Let's look in here. Hold on, bear with me for a second. Right here they had all kinds like red beans, and it's dark in here. Guess I could have kept the light on. But red beans, kidney beans, Great Northern beans for 50 cents a can. See the Food Club, so that's their generic. These expire in 2024, but they'll go a lot longer than that if you'll just take care of them. Try to avoid cans that are dented or rusted. Every now and then I buy a can of cans that have dent in it. We'll kick myself here. The little hams that they had on sale at Ollie's of $3.39. So those ain't bad. It's not the best, but as a friend of mine used to say at work, it'll make a turd. They also have real good prices at Ollie's on this stuff. It's called Southgate Beef Stew. This little container has about 900 calories in it, and they're like $2 a can. Like I say, it ain't the best, but it'll do. So you have to be smart with your money, especially with the way inflation is. But you can still afford to prep, I hope. Just put it a little bit back. Do the best you can. Get a way to filter water. I recommend the Berkey, but there's other ways to do it. You can even boil it. I've got my tote out in the yard that I can hook up in 5 minutes when I need to. When it warms up, I'm gonna go clean it up a little bit. So that's it for today. Today's Saturday, but I'm not gonna put this video up till tomorrow because it's almost time for me to go to work. So I gotta get moving. Adios, friends and neighbors.